As street disorder continues to worry British Columbians, provincial police chiefs have pulled their support for BC's decriminalization experiment, saying it hasn't worked to reduce open drug use or toxic drug deaths. For more, let's bring in Rob Shaw at the BC Legislature. Rob, this is a bit of a blockbuster move. Tell us what the impact is going to be.
Well, Stacey, the BC government has long cited police support for decriminalizing personal possession of small amounts of illicit drugs like heroin and meth. But 2 years into that pilot project, after the province was forced to partially recriminalize due to public backlash, the police say they have seen enough. Here's Victoria's police chief today.
The BC chiefs initially supported this. We felt we wanted to be at the table with government and look at solutions to the high and rising number of illicit overdose deaths that we're seeing. But to be clear, after our evaluation and discussions with the community, this has been a failed government experiment. There's no doubt about it.
Manock said public drug use has not decreased, nor have overdose deaths under decriminalization. Premier David Eby recriminalized drug possession in many public places in April after being bombarded by complaints of increased open drug use in areas like parks and even inside hospitals, and after police said they were helpless to respond. But decrim still in place everywhere else, including inside private residences. Here's Manock on that.
What should be the next steps? I would probably support removing it altogether, and yet looking at alternatives. There needs to be enhancements around government agencies, health authorities, community organizations that can bolster and improve some of the service and supports that we provide people who have major substance use challenges.
The Canadian Association of Chiefs of Police out with a statement saying it no longer supports decriminalization of any amount of illicit drugs for personal use. The statement also citing a growing fear amongst law-abiding community members due to public drug use and drug-related criminal activity. BC's Association of Chiefs of Police agreeing, saying that, well, it was open to the notion of decriminalization based on evidence and ongoing evaluation. We no longer view decriminalization as a primary mechanism for addressing the systemic challenges associated with substance use. Here's BC's Health Minister reacting today.
I think the chiefs have made it clear, their views on decriminalization. And again, we agree that it's not the primary mechanism that needs to be used to address what are systemic challenges that are associated with drug use. And decriminalization only ever has been a very small part of that. That's why our focus really is building out that system of treatment and recovery.
No immediate moves by the NDP government to cancel the rest of decriminalization in private residence. The government calculating that rolling back the public part of that in April was enough, but it is public pressure and fear of street disorder that is still very much driving a political pressure point here, Stacey, including with incidents like in Vancouver today and public feeling unsafe on streets. So it's possible that decrim gets caught up in the larger reforms by the government as it struggles to get a handle on that issue.